Hello, Army JROTC. Andy Bennetts with Interactive Learning. As many of you know, my company Interactive Learning has been a long-time and trusted partner with Army JROTC. We are a Colorado-based company going into our 20th year, and we focus on two important things. Number one is impactful educational technology, and two is transformational leadership programs. Our motto is empowering the future of education, and I'm guessing that that is a mission that you guys would resonate with. I'm also the proud host of the Empowered Learning podcast, where we ignite inspiration through insightful dialogues on education and leadership. My contact information is here, as well as in the email that I sent you. I would love to speak with anyone that's interested in being a guest on the podcast or on any of the exciting solutions that I'm about to share with you. So I'm going to do my best to keep this as short as possible. In case you were not at the Brigade and DAI workshop in November, I've condensed my original briefing entitled Expanding Your Educational Horizon. So my hope is that in this short video, this will encourage and excite you to lean into some of the new and amazing solutions that can make a real significant impact on your JROTC programs. I also wanted to make mention, I've divided this into sections, so you don't have to watch the entire video. If you are interested in a specific section or want to share that, you can just jump right to that. So for those that were not in the room or maybe have never seen me before, we go way back with Army JROTC. Like I said, you may have heard of the name before. Interactive Learning began working with JROTC specifically with these devices right here, clickers. I think the first ones were actually blue, and then we moved to the QT2 clickers. However, we are way more than that. You may also see us at the JLAB competition in Washington, D.C. We've worked with them to develop, train, and deliver the leadership portion of that competition for over 12 years now. But you may not know that Interactive Learning carries an impressive lineup of over 30 impactful and highly engaging technology and leadership programs. These are the 12 different categories we have here, such as leadership curriculum, online career exploration right there, AI-powered classroom tools, VR goggles, customized curriculum, the list goes on and on. So I'm not going to go through all 30 products today. That would take us way too long, but I did want to just highlight that we are way more than just the clicker and JLAB people. Today I'm going to quickly share 5 solutions that I am supremely confident can make a lasting impact on your JROTC programs. Leading off, let's talk about an incredible classroom audio tool that you can drop, toss, and roll. This is an amazing device called Qball. It was created by Shane Cox when he noticed that the audio systems in classrooms were neglecting a very important part of the classroom, and that is the voice of the students. So with a few help from some TV sharks, he has been on a mission to amplify the voice of all students in classrooms. So if you were in the meeting, you may have remembered me asking you some fun questions. We threw the Qball around. I think I had to crawl under a table at one point. But just imagine the energy and the interaction in a JROTC classroom with one of these devices. We all like to throw things. It's kind of a fun thing to do. And it's just a great way to get everybody involved. And as we can see here, when you work with me, I can get you preferred pricing at that $199. So reach out to me if you're interested in getting this Qball, and we can get you some preferred pricing on that. Next, we discussed our one-of-a-kind middle school leadership curriculum and technology package titled CHiSL. CHiSL stands for Character, Health and Fitness, Interactive, Service, and Leadership. CHiSL was designed to elevate young leaders with values and skills that align perfectly with JROTC's mission to motivate young people to become better citizens. This curriculum prepares students to lead from a place of strength, resilience, and responsibility, and that aligns perfectly with the core values of military leadership and service. As of the start of 2025, we are sitting right around 200 programs around the world that are using our curriculum and technology package to impact their schools. We can see Colonel Crosley in Fort Worth ISD, Colonel Holland in Dallas ISD, as well as Mobile County Public Schools in Alabama with Colonel Barrow, now continuing on with Colonel Thomas. They started with 7, and now they moved to all 14 in their second year of adoption of this. These programs are making a significant impact on the lives of these middle school students that could eventually become students for your JROTC classroom. We're also talking to Chicago Public and have some state level interest in Iowa. So if you are interested in talking to us about this and how we could get a middle school leadership program to feed into your JROTC program, we would love to have that conversation with you. Just reach out to us and we'd be happy to do that. Next, let's discuss a topic that you can't get away from even if you tried, and that's artificial intelligence. However, unlike most of the applications out there, this company, Merlyn, has been around way longer than ChatGPT, and it was always created and focused on education. Merlyn, this little remote right here, is the AI voice assistant for your classroom. It's about the size of a Wii controller, and there are so many ways that you can use Merlyn in your class. By pressing this little button right there, you just speak into it. Set a timer, search Army football. Let's have a discussion about education in leadership. Post this to my Google Classroom. Search this on my Google Drive. The list of possibilities goes on and on. You can control your computer from anywhere in the classroom with your voice, and there's a little mouse button as well. The purpose of this, in addition to wrapping in and leveraging AI, is to save you time. This is going to save you time in every single class period. It's going to keep you engaged with your cadets every single class period. It's going to help you to just speak into the remote to do a lot of the things that you'd have to walk back over your computer and type in, or set a reminder, set a note, remind me to do this or that. It reduces the amount of technology stress, unlike so many other things that are out there, and it's going to increase your engagement with your cadets. Phenomenal little tool. Very low price point that we can definitely work with you, either your DAI shop, your brigade shop, or all the way at the headquarter. Talk to us. We can get you the best pricing on that, and we'd be happy to work with you on that. Oh, one more thing. You can also use it as a presentation remote, back and forward, turn up the volume, stuff. Like I said, there's so many cool things that you can do with that. All right, next up. Next up is Worktour. Let me paint a picture for you real quick. You know how important it is for your cadets to see, experience, and be exposed to just a wide range of careers. But unfortunately, organizing guest speakers, reserving buses, and securing funding is difficult, and even despite our best efforts, that's not going to highlight the incredibly broad range and the broad types of careers that are currently available, and no way that it's going to be ones that are available in the future. So now imagine being able to give your students and your cadets unlimited field trips, guest speakers, and job shadows without having to work, and no planning on your side. That is what Worktour is all about. Virtual, interactive workplace tours, unlimited for your students and individualized to them. This is a VR platform, but it's not with goggles, so they can use this on a Chromebook, on an iPad, anything like that. You can see that there's career clusters here. There's little games. There is a career path that says in high school you need to be doing this. This is what you need to be doing to get ready in and secondary. There's reports on the back side of this to show you how many careers have been exposed to your students. So many amazing things right there, and this is regularly updated. So when we get new in-demand careers, which are happening all the time, this is going to be updated for you. 88%, this is pretty impactful here, 88% of students that use Worktour report that they are more confident for their career than they were beforehand. So this is helping them to be ready post high school. And we find that they are actually using the platform well beyond the time that is prescribed and dictated to them. So it's a sticky, awesome tool. Definitely talk with us about Worktour. We can get you pricing for that at a school level, district level, brigade, whatever we need to. Okay. Next up, ClassVR, something that we all love to talk about. ClassVR is a one of the founders and one of the original VR tools for education. They have hundreds and hundreds of VR lessons and experiences already ready to go. They've got amazing augmented reality and 3D models that students can get right out of the gate. And one thing that I'm even more excited to talk with you about is, as you are looking to enhance and upgrade your curriculum, imagine working with us to create experiences that would be just an impactful experience for your cadets, like putting on the goggles and being on a U-boat as you're landing on Normandy. So many different aspects that you can do. Maybe you're in a plane and they can look all over the place to see what's going on. The possibilities are literally endless when it comes to ClassVR. It really just depends on what it is, what experiences you want your students to have, and how we can work with you to make that happen. So, as you can tell, I'm very excited about this. I think that we have a unique and very perfect combination of technology and leadership programs that can make a big impact on your JROTC programs. I understand that you have many, many options when it comes to partners and vendors. Here are 3 reasons that we feel that you may want to consider interactive learning. We have put together an amazing assortment of interactive and engaging tools, only some of which that you saw today. 2, we have been in the space of leadership education for a very, very long time. So we understand what JROTC stands for, and we want to help to enhance that. And lastly is just the trustworthy experience. We've been working with you guys for a very, very long time. We will ensure not only that you have the best products and the best leadership programs, but also you have the training and the support that goes along with that. So as we wrap up, again, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity of allowing me to come out and speak with you in person. I appreciate you watching this video. I know it's a little bit longer than maybe you had hoped for, but we have so many amazing solutions that I am confident can make a real big impact, a real impact on your cadets if we work together on that. So if anything that I spoke about today piqued your interest, I encourage you to reach out to me. There's contact information there, also in the email. This right here is what we call a Class Tech Discovery session. If you want to just call me or text me, that works as well. So what we do right here is we tailor our conversation with you and other educators specific to solutions that matter to you. We don't want to waste anybody's time. We are here to serve you guys. So thank you again so much for your time. Thank you for your service. And we look forward to speaking with each of you and continuing to make an incredible impact in your cadets' lives. Take care and God bless.